Alright, Shalom. It's the brother from Great Millstone Charlotte Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory. Ka Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Salutations to the elect Akim that's pushing his word around the four corners of the earth, man. And double salutations to the confusion faces out there that's pushing the word in sincerity and the truth. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video about TD snakes, man, TD fakes, man. Cause hey, you in the hot seat, you know, and you know what time it is with dealing with the Hebrew Israelites. You mad at us because we speak the truth, man, and that's leading some of your congregation away. The ones that really want to seek the truth, but the ones that don't want to seek, you know, you're gonna keep, man. And that's all prophesied, man. You know, like I said, I'm not just gonna do this video alone. So I'm just pull out scriptures. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh. Who is his sheep, man? Israel, man. Not everybody, man. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the way mainly TD Jakes is destroying and scattering the sheep is that Christianity plantation, that plantation Christianity, man. Basically going by what the white man forced on us during slavery, man. But that's all you doing, following every and any order of the so-called white man. Also following that 501c3 charter as well. Because there's certain things you cannot speak of in this Bible, man. You have to lie and deceive the people, man. You know, teach them smooth things and deceit, man, you know. And you know what time it is with being an Israelite. You even said yourself you from an Igbo tribe. And that goes back to the, the nation of Israel going back to West Africa. You know, because we did ran into West Africa in 70 AD to run away from Roman persecution, man, you know. Therefore saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away. How has he driven them away? From the mainly from the name, because he don't teach the name, of course. He teaches Jesus Christ. And that's going back in that plantation Christianity, man. The Roman Catholic Church, man. That's all. It's a pagan religion, man. It's not real, man. He's not teaching that his people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, man. Those God-chosen people, and them the only people that God is dealing with, man. And he also putting in that he's getting that that Gentile thing all mixed up, the Gentiles, you know, because in a little video I had seen earlier today, it was him just standing up. He pointed at Esau and stand up, and Esau stood up, and he was saying, you're a Gentile and I'm a Gentile, not knowing that the reason he's a Gentile because his mind frame, the state of mind that he's in the state of a Gentile. He's in the mind frame of a Gentile, man. You know, not following your power, not knowing who your power is, you know, not following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. That would difference you, that would separate you from the actual Gentiles, you know, that's outside the nation of Israel. Cause that's all it means to be a Gentile. Either you a Gentile by nature or by, by state of mind, man. And they're by nature, you so-called white people, you Edomites. I'm gonna read it over. Verse 2. This is the book of Jeremiah 23 and 2. Therefore saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's evil with what you're doing, TD snakes, and the rest of you false pastors, man. You false prophets, you know, because you teaching the people, you know, basically lying to them, teaching them that everybody can make it, you know, that love, prosperity doctrine, you know, and you're not teaching them of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. and also that the destruction that's coming with those names, man, because those names are going to destroy America, and that's written in the Bible, man. That's prophecies, man. And with that, you're speaking against prophecies. You're not speaking according to the word. If it's not to the law and to the testimony of this word, hey, there's no light in you, so you don't have the light. Verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their fold, and they should be fruitful and increase. And what's the only camp that's doing that? Great Millstone, man. It's well known, accurate, that Great Millstone and followers of Great Millstone, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, they have the truth, man. And those the only camp that's being popped up all across the countries, man, all around the four corners of the earth, man. That's teaching the names of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, teaching you that you're a Hebrew Israelite, not no Negro, not no Latino, not no so-called Native American. Those are bywords and proverbs that our conqueror gave us, the so-called white man, which is the nation of Edom. That's their biblical name. And T.D. Jakes, or T.D. Snakes, he's not teaching that, man. He's teaching love and prosperity, man. And he's mad at not the so-called. He's mad at us. He's mad at the Israelite. And little do he know he's an Israelite too, but he's going against it. Verse 21. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. That's right, man. And he's saying that, God and Jesus Christ sent him. He gave him a reason to be doing this. Yeah, his reason was to deceive 2/3, man, to bring in the simple, the ones that the Lord wants to destroy. Because anybody in their right mind wouldn't follow after that, man. Here, the white man undid all types of wickedness, and he still wants to forgive the white man and accept the white man. And God don't even accept the so-called white man. He don't accept Edom. According to Hebrews, I believe the 12th chapter, the 16th verse, man. Edom find no repentance, man. So with that being said, it's not going to be no mercy given unto them. It's not going to be forgiveness of sin. Edom has to pay. You so-called white people, you have to pay for what you did to God's people, man. And for that, T.D. Snakes, you're going to have to die in your sins, man. And the rest of those people that follow you in that congregation, unless they repent. Verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets? Which go back to mind. Your heart is your mind. Of the prophets that prophesy lies. Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart. So they deceiving themselves after their own lust, man, of their own mind, They really think that the Lord is dealing with them on that type of level to have all that congregation in. They really think, oh, that's a blessing. No, man, you lying to the people, man. And then you trying to bring in that togetherness and all equal and all love. But our Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring division and a sword, man. He's coming back for destruction, man. He's going to destroy 2/3 of his people, and that's clearly throughout the whole Bible. 2/3 of his people he's going to destroy. He's going to destroy the heathen nations, put them under subjection, and he only going to bring back the 144,000. It's like the 144,000 and the 1/3 of men, women, and children. He's not going to come back for all peace and love, man. The Lord's not with that. So you basically prophesying in lies, man. You running off of your own understanding. You're not going after the scriptures, man. You're not going after the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is the book of Romans, chapter 16, verse 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. That's right, man. With your delicate speech and that prosperity speech, because that's all Jake want to hear, man. All about good things, man. They don't want to hear the bad and the ugly, you know. And with that being said, he's deceiving the simple. Those are the ones that's going to be destroyed, man. Those are the ones that the Lord is going to destroy. He has it set up. The deceive and the deceiver is his, man. The deceiver is you, TD snakes, you know, and the deceived are you people that follow him, man. The congregation that follow him and really have trust and believe in him, man. He don't speak no prophecies, man. He's a liar. He's a false prophet, you know. And I will give a quick precept on what Jake loved to hear, man. And this all they care about is prosperity and good things. Oh, the Lord gonna bless you with this, the Lord gonna bless you with that. And he's not even letting you know, hey, you God's chosen people, get right, or the Lord's gonna kill you, man. He's gonna destroy you, man. And that sound way much love than what he's doing now, because he's lying, man. He don't love the congregation. He don't love his congregation. But if he did, he'll tell his congregation the truth, man. You know? Matter of fact, okay. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10. Well, I'll start at verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh. And that's how our people is, man. They don't want to be corrected, man. Especially when it comes down to eating pork, committing adultery, praising false other gods. They feel like they got their own understanding. I'm my own God, you know, I have my own understanding. You believe what you believe in, I believe what I believe in, but little do they know, they putting themselves in a ditch, man. Getting ready to bury themselves alive, man. Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. And that's how they look at us, man. They don't want us to teach what's righteous, man. They want to just, and the reason why, because they're stuck in their wicked ways, man. They're too wicked and too dark in their spirit to even want to try to understand this truth, man. And at the end of the day, it's not given unto them. That's why you have to count this truth as a blessing and a honorable blessing, man. Because the Lord could have given it to anybody, you know. And for the little things that you do have, you know, hey, count your talents, man. Be worthy, man. Be grateful. Be humble. Prophesy not unto us smooth, Salakia. Prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. Basically lie, man. Lie to us. That's our people. Oh, just tell me, you know, tell me everything gonna be all right, man. I ain't want to hear all that. America gonna be destroyed. Oh man, I don't know. I can't see it, man. What about my job, man? You know, what about the money? Like, man, hey, our people wicked, man. This all they know, the ways of America. You know, that's all they know, America, man. They don't see the kingdom of heaven, and they damn sure don't see the kingdom of heaven just for them. They think everybody can make it, but we got to thank guys like TD Snakes. We got to thank guys like him, man, for lying and deceiving and scattering the flock, man. You know, destroying the flock, because he's not teaching the right doctrine, man. He's teaching Christianity, plantation Christianity doctrine, bro. You know, a religion doctrine, and this Bible is full of nationality and prophecies. This is Jeremiah 14, verse 14. Salah. Verse 14. I start at 13. Then say I, Lord Yahweh, power, behold, the prophets say unto them, ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you asunder peace in this place. And it's talking about the prophets that aren't, it's talking about the false teachers and the leaders that's lying to the people saying, oh, it's not going to be no destruction that's going to come. It's not going to be prosperity, mainly in this place called America. Because America is really lifted up, man. A lot of people love this place. Me clearly, I don't understand why. Because, you know, me trying to be righteous as much as I can, and me seeing the wickedness of this place. It's full of homosexuals, full of just straight confusion, man. Babylon, man. Babal, man. Confusion. And this place is not upright, man. They don't carry none of the laws of the Bible, man. And on top of that, we have Esau, the so-called white man, ruling over us, man. We're not in power. We're not in rulership. We're not in power with our power. Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Those are the powers, man, the righteous powers. And nobody, only the elect, you know, the hopeful elect, praying that I be that number. Those are the only people that praise that holy name, man. It's the holy men that trying to the best of their abilities, man. Verse 14. Then the Lord Yahweh say unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and deceit, and the deceit of their hearts. And that's also going into not just only you Christian, you false Christian, you know, pastors and prophets. It also going into the other Israelite camps that prophesy in the name of Yahweh Shah, but don't even have the whole doctrine, man. They have the skin but not the breath, you know. Pursuant to Ezekiel, I believe the 37th chapter, you know. And that's pursuant to that book. They have the skin, knowing that they know they're Israelites, but at the same time they don't have the breath because they don't teach the righteousness of an Israelite. They don't teach the things that an Israelite would teach. Because an Israelite would teach you the truth, man. A true Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite, you know, that teach you the truth, man. Warn you of Yahweh's wrath. Yahweh Shah is coming back to destroy this place. Redeem only the elect, a remnant, a number, man. Not even the whole nation of Israel, you know. Verse 15. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land, which is America, today's America. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. Basically, man, those false prophets, man, they're gonna taste of death, man. They're gonna reap what they sow. All those lies they done said to the people, all those souls that they basically killing and destroying, hey, it's gonna be brought back onto them, even double, man. Because here you're supposed to be leaders, man. You're supposed to let the people know what time it is, but you choose not to, over some money, filthy lucre's sake, or because you're scared of the so-called white man. But it's not his command, you know. It's really in control. Who's really in control is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's who's going to protect you at all times, man. Those true names. And that's why a lot of people are not doing what we're doing, because they're scared of the so-called white man, or just scared that they're going to look bad on them. They got a so-called reputation. But at the end of the day, we unprofitable servants, man. We just doing what we can do to save our own souls, the ones that truly want to save their souls, man, and their loved ones. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 7. And this is what a prophet supposed to be doing. This is the type of spirit that they're supposed to be in. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. He doesn't say everybody or all nations. He just said to the house of Israel. So with that being said, the Lord only care about the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American descent, man. He don't care about these other nations, man. And that's what these false prophets got the game fucked up at, you know. They just want everybody to come in, gather all the congregation. Here the Lord only gonna come back for a remnant, and these false prophets are trying to bring in everybody, including the heathen nations, that the Lord is going to destroy and have under subjection under us, under the Israelites. Hey, you false prophets, I got a lot to pay for, man. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And the prophets, the real prophets, are the mouthpiece of the Lord, because we're speaking everything from the scriptures, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that's how you know, we be the prophets, man. We are those prophets coming back, because we have the name. We're not sugarcoating nothing. We telling the people, hey, get right or you're gonna die. Simple as that. And that's how the Lord operate, man. The Lord don't respect. He's not a respecter of persons, man. He don't give a fuck if you a little child, boy, child, female child, a woman, especially these women, man. These fucking sluts, man. Hey, you got a special death coming for you sluts, man. And the men, y'all got a special death too, man. Give them warning from me, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die. Hey, that's clear, man. You wicked, man, you're gonna die, man, unless you repent and turn back from your ways. And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked man from his wicked way, to save his life. The wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So, hey, you false prophets that got y'all got a lot of blood on y'all hand, man. Because here, you're supposed to turn a wicked person from their wicked ways. You're furthering their wickedness. You know, telling people, hey, the law don't matter. There's a lot of people out there that teach that shit too, man. Talk about the law done away with. But that's not true. The Lord is always and forever, man. Just because we're under grace period doesn't mean we sin willfully, man. And that's another like a test to see if you really bout it. Even though you have that grace period, why disadvantage it, man? Take advantage of it. Don't disadvantage it. Don't break all the laws willingly. Like, oh, I'm good. The law. Hey, I'm under grace. Fuck it. I'm gonna just do whatever I can do. No, man. You're not supposed to be in that spirit, man. That's a wicked spirit, man. You know, you're supposed to want to try to do better for yourself. Do better for the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Improve. Verse 19. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou has delivered thy soul. So that's why we do what we do, man. To wipe the bloods off our hands, man. The real prophets of the Lord, man. The real prophets that's teaching the truth, the true doctrine, man. You know, that's warning the people, hey, get right or the Lord's gonna kill you. Isn't that what the scriptures say? If you telling a wicked person, hey, get right, man, or the Lord's gonna kill you, we doing exactly what the scriptures tell us, man. We're commanded to do this. That's a real prophet, man. That's how you know that those are prophets. And then on top of that, the Lord doesn't dwell with temples made with hands, man. In the churches, man, the 100 houses, as we call them, Salakia. The Lord's not dealing with those churches, man. He said, come out on the highways and hedges, man. Bid into marriage. That means at the gate places, man, the gateway, man, on the street corners, where all nations can see. You know, you can't be seen in a church. The only people that gonna see you is your normal congregation. But if you out there on the streets, you know, everybody can see you, all nations, man. And also, that's making you being thrown in your body as a living sacrifice, man. That's commanded of you, man. That's a real prophet. Again, verse 20. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 20. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he should die, because thou hast not given him warning. He should die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall be not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand. And that can go into like the people that fall out of this truth, man. You know, the ones that knew this truth and just fell out, man, just turned into straight wickedness. Also, we have to reprove them, man. We have to get on them, you know, so the blood can be wiped off our hands, man, so it can be known that we're doing what we're supposed to do as prophets, man. And I got one more script. And this is what real prophets are doing, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against countries and against great kingdoms. Isn't this a so-called great kingdom? You know, so-called. Because I look at it, or we look at it, as a queendom. Because it's full of homosexuality. And they got that Queen of Heaven spirit, or the Queen of Heaven worship spirit, all in the land, man. That's all that America promotes. Giving liberty to these women. And these women ain't shit, man. Especially these wicked, grimy, low-life bitches, man. They ain't shit. And they get all type of liberations, man. And for the women that's, you know, doing all they can do to try to be righteous under their man, because you need a man, hey, keep pushing, you know. But it's just this place is wicked, man. And the prophets of the Lord prophesy against kingdoms like this, countries, you know, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's what's coming. Here you got the epidemic of STDs that's out right now, because it's a lot of sluts coming around doing a lot of unrighteous things, you know. And also the homosexuals too, man. Women on women, guy on guy, and then you got guys on women, guys that deal with men, and after a while they'll deal with women, tracing that shit down. And a lot of people, and that lets you know a lot of people are having unprotected sex in the lands of America, man. They're not using rubbers no more, you know. And that was the end of my video. I hope it was edifying. And I want to give all praise and glory, Ka Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect Akim around the four corners of the world that's pushing this truth, man. Also, double salutations to the Confusers of Faces that's around the four corners of the world as well, man. Shalom.